So I wanted to take a quick minute and talk about your messaging as a coach, because I see so many coaches miss this, and I myself made a lot of mistakes with this when I was first getting started too. So basically, your messaging is like the foundation of your marketing, and the things that you say in your content, in your marketing, are going to attract a certain type of person. And basically, you need to be really clear on who that person is, who your ideal client is, because that's going to enable you to craft messaging that's that much more powerful. So I'll give you a quick example here. The other day, I was talking with somebody and they were updating all of their social medias, and they wanted to have just a clearer one-liner around what they do, because they found that they were getting a lot of clients that weren't really the perfect fit, and a lot of people weren't that aware of like what they do or how they help. So basically, she works with nutrition business owners, and we were able to really pinpoint that she doesn't want to just work with nutrition business owners, but six-figure nutrition business owners are her ideal client. So we were able to pinpoint that, and so her niche is six-figure nutrition business owners. And after we did that, we kind of thought about, well, like what's the problem that they have? What's the language that they use when they come to you? Is it that they want to get more clients? Do they want to scale to seven figures? Or are they just saying, hey, I want to grow my business? What's the exact language that they're using to describe their problem? And so for her, it was that they wanted to get more clients. So we have six-figure nutrition business owners now. We've identified the core problem, which is they want to get more clients. And lastly, with them not being clear on what she does exactly, I just told her simply, just shoot straight with that. Just tell them exactly what you do. So we put proven SEO strategies at the end. So helping six-figure nutrition business owners get more clients with proven SEO strategies. And I thought that was super strong, super clear. And these little tweaks, these subtle tweaks in your messaging are going to make all the difference in terms of who you're attracting. So if there's a certain type of client that you want to work with, first step would be to interview them to really find out, what they have going on, what are their pains, what are their desires, what do they really want, and just where are they at right now in their business. And once you have a good understanding of that, there's a few other things to consider. You need to understand what level of consciousness they're at. So with the coaches that I work with, a lot of them are aspirational, I would say, in terms of their level of consciousness, and they're very empowered. So they're not really victims and they're not disempowered. And this makes a huge difference, because if you're speaking too much to people's pains or too much to like struggling people, then guess what? You're going to attract a lot of people who are struggling and in pain. And if you would rather work with people who are empowered and people who, take ownership over their situation and, do the things that you coach them on, then you're going to want to tweak your messaging to match that, so that the person who's reading it really resonates with the things that you're saying. Now, this can be hard, and the few blocks that I personally had around this that I've seen other coaches have is like, one, claiming who you want to work with. So if you're not claiming who you want to work with, your messaging is going to be really, really watered down and very anemic and kind of loose and like not specific enough to attract the person that you want to work with. And you have to think about this, because there's a lot of people out there in the world, and there's thousands and thousands of people that are in the exact situation where you can help them. So you don't need a big audience. You don't need like millions of people. I know like my mentor, for example, he's about to hit seven figures, and his audience is like not even that big. It's like thousands of people. So you don't need a massive audience to pull this off. And if you think about it, you know, there's people at all different stages in their growth and their journey. So you get to choose what stage and what type of person that you want to work with. So that's really empowering when you think about it, because instead of kind of being at the whims of getting referrals or like whatever clients come your way, you can now choose consciously like who you want to work with, who you want to speak to in your messaging, and who you want to attract. So that's hugely important for getting the right types of clients in your funnel to begin with, and, you know, on calls with you, and ultimately, you know, becoming paying clients. So your messaging is everything, guys. I really want you to consider, you know, how you're communicating with your audience, who you're attracting into your world, and look at that as a reflection. You know, like if you're not getting the types of clients that you want to work with, if you're not getting traction with your social media marketing or whatever type of marketing you're doing, if you're running ads and you're getting the wrong types of people from your ads, then you really need to look within and say like, okay, I need to tweak my messaging, and how can I do better to really understand who my ideal avatar is and attract them into my world. So, you know, don't be afraid to really claim who you want to work with, and there's plenty of clients out there for you that are perfect fit for you. So really believe that and claim that, and weave that into your content and everything that you do. And if you need help with your messaging, feel free to reach out to me. You can shoot me a DM. Would love to chat more, get to know you better, and see how I might be able to help you. All right, guys, see you on the next one.